Greetings one and all, and welcome to another Football Focus look at that. The Welsh Wizard is with us for his season debut in the studio. Welcome, Robbie. Nice to have you.
Thank you, Daniel.
But first, to Liverpool's training ground, where this week Robbie Savage, over there, was granted an audience with Brendan Rodgers. The Liverpool boss is 12 months into the job, and with 2 wins out of 2 this season, he's pleased with his progress.
So a year in now to the project.
Yeah.
It's going well.
Yeah. It's been really, really enjoyable. Robbie, we obviously had a hard start last season in terms of games and the players coming back late from pre-season, and that took us a wee bit of time to get going. But really from the turn of the year, since January, we've been very strong, and we've now gone 15 games in the league. And
to come to fruition.
Well, I think this year's a big year.
This year
for us. Well, you know, I signed here for 3 years, and the objective was certainly in the 3rd year to, you know, be somewhere near challenging for the Champions League. But you can't ask for time as a manager, but it's something that you have to earn. You have to earn by showing progress. You know, I think that was the thing with us last year. If we continued on the run that we were at the beginning of the season, right the way through the season, then you're not going to get much time. That's the reality of it. You know, the modern football's not like that. But you have to show progress, and I think
you have.
25 years of age, I think he's ready. He was at Sunderland, a terrific club, and done very well, Robbie. And we just felt that him coming in here to challenge the keepers that were here would make us better. If you look at Daniel Sturridge and £12 million, that was a great piece of business by the club, because for me he'll end up being one of the top European strikers over the next few years, as long as he keeps his focus and keeps that work ethic going, because he's got everything. Absolutely everything he has. So I'm sure he'll get better and better. And like a young Coutinho, just, you know, they need to play in a certain team in a certain style to show their qualities. Otherwise, people might say he's too small. Yeah. But he's got wonderful vision and touch, and he's a strong player as well for the league. So, but as I said, it's one where, you know, the business we've done with the club has been good. But of course, you're always looking for those marquee signings as well.
Could you spend £30 million on a player? The funds there to do that?
Yeah.
They're there?
Yeah. I think the owners have been brilliant. Yeah, I've got to say, it's not for the want of them not wanting to spend the money, but the modern player, the top ones, they want to play in the Champions League, and then we've got to try and convince people to come here, knowing that we're hopefully on that journey to the Champions League.
Convince people to stay?
Well, that's another one.
Liverpool have told Luis Suarez that he will honour his contract at Anfield.
These comments come after the Uruguay international said now would be a good time to move.
Suarez has been linked with a move to Arsenal, but has been told by the club that he won't be sold.
We've only had one official bid for him. We've had, you know, there's all speculation and all rumours, but there was nothing other than one club, and that was nowhere near the valuation of what you consider to be one of the best strikers in the world. So, but he's just got on with it. You know, him and I have spoken, and there's no problem. So it's obviously frustrating for him that he can't start the season, but it's not long now. There's only a few games to go.
Liverpool v United, what a game.
Yeah, I obviously sampled that last year, and like the home game, it was early on in my reign here, and we played actually very well on the day, but we lost. But you just sense the atmosphere. It's surreal, as you said, over many years. Liverpool, Man United was the game that everyone watched on the telly, and I'll be equal on Sunday. As I said, the passion for the game is still there. We're in a better place as a team now, and a club, and but obviously they're the champions, and we're fighting to catch them.
What would it be like pitting your wits against a team without Sir Alex in charge?
Well, it'll certainly be different. He was an institution there at Manchester United, and obviously it's a massive job for David to go into.
Basically challenge for the Premier League in the next 2 or 3 years.
Well, we always have to aim for that. You know, we're not entering the league just to be full pressure to get in a top 4. It's this group here, you know, because it's always, you know, the topic's always talked about Liverpool breaking back in, and that's been over a number of years now. So, but our fight, hopefully, will be a strong fight this year, and I'm looking forward to the challenge of it.
It's a fascinating insight. You must have really enjoyed your time with him. I mean, he seems like he's in a very good place. Is his team in an equally good place for you?
Well, obviously it looks like Luis Suarez will be staying, so he's got to get him back into the team. But as he said, you know, he's got to fit his best players into the team, whether that be Sturridge moving out a little bit, where they keep Sturridge in that forward position and drop Suarez off a little bit. You know, afterwards we had a great chat, you know. He was telling about formations they play, like a 4-2-2-2, which was so intriguing about how the full-backs have to get forward, you have to dominate the middle of the park. It was fascinating, and, you know, for somebody like myself, you know, who supported Liverpool growing up, to be in his manager's room at Melwood, speaking to their manager, learning how his team plays was fantastic.
It's been great to spend the programme with you. Thank you very much. That's all we've got time for this week. Next time round, we've got a chat with a proper footballing legend. Not that you're not, by the way. Clarence Seedorf is with us. And don't forget, you can follow all the action from this weekend's matches on the BBC Sport website and via the BBC Sports Twitter, Facebook and Instagram pages. I think I'm in trouble. We'll see you soon.